my family members, they don't know about it, that had suicidal thoughts. So the questions always come like, you think you own your life, or you think I don't know what I'm doing. I made you this way. It gave me that consciousness that, okay, last, I'm not living this life for myself. I'm living it for the owner of the life. I have no right. Same reason that helped me to nurture the talent that God gave me.
Do you actually get the support that you actually need from your family?
I would say growing up, I didn't have the things I wish I had. I didn't have all the things I should have, because my family, we are not rich. Spent 11 years of my life, should I say, watching, the eye is not there. Having my siblings and everybody in the compound go to school, everyone go out, and I'll be the one to tell them goodbye, and I'll be the one to tell them welcome. Maybe God understood, and He gave me the voice. So the voice has always been my support, just sing, and I feel comforted. Sometimes I sing into tears and sing into, like, till the tears gets dried up.
But do you think that people treat you differently because of your situation?
That's where I get my major issue.
Okay.
One of the things that is making me kind of like hold back. People kind of like see you different. That factor that, oh, he's blind, he can't do this. Now, I said something earlier that I'm fighting two spirits. One telling me you can't do this, and the other saying you can't do it. And then someone is now giving you that vibe of you can't do it. You can't do this. It's making the spirit now too. You now have to fight harder. Even while I was growing up, there's some things I grew up in an environment where, the whole blindness stuff was new. Very new thing, and it felt as if I don't have my eyes, I'm useless. There was always one friend. He's my best friend, and he still remains my best friend even in death, because he died. My best friend who never saw me as someone that was useless.
How was growing up like for you and your siblings?
Should I say growing up for me, for my siblings, I think, it would be normal for them. But me, the God who made me, wasn't normal. It wasn't normal at all. Especially for a child that was seeing at a point, and you just realize you can't see again.
What really happened? What really happened?
I had glaucoma.
Okay.
Yeah, an eye defect that. At
what age?
I got blind when I was age 5, but I had seen life because I was this very intelligent and sharp person. I'm still, nothing has changed, but it happened that I couldn't see again, so just like everything went back to zero. And I even remember the last thing I saw. Last thing I saw was a human, and I'm laughing because I don't want to cry. The last thing I saw was a human and my mother. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw my mother last because my dad wasn't there. I have this kind of dad that is carefree, and it's not his business. His child is blind. He's blind. Nothing you can do about it.
Or how did he take in the process, and your mom going through the process, especially for you though?
I think I have to start from the beginning. Yeah. When I was born, I had the sights, like my eyes, the black side. Is it the black side? It was kind of like covering the white side.
Okay.
And they advised my parents, because they are these ones that are not that educated.
Okay.
And they asked them, they told them that, this thing, it's your picking, can't go do operation, if not you go blind though. So that fear, they took me for an operation. They operated this one first.
Okay.
And the doctor that operated this one first operated it, and it turned out that the operation didn't work. lost my sight, my right. So the left one, he was the same doctor was to operate the second one. But a specialist came and saw the work and said no, that what the person did here was wrong. That we shouldn't allow the person to touch the other eyes. That we should come to her own hospital, which we went to, and she operated the left eye. And it was successful. I was using it to see, but not that clearly.
Do you still have like mental image of when you're growing up with your siblings?
Of course, I have those images, and sometimes I still dream about them, and it brings those memories, and the pain. Sometimes it comes fresh again.
What do you miss the most though?
I miss everything I imagined. Because when I dream, the things I see are the things I've seen before. You understand? And once you wake up and you realize that it was all a dream, it all comes back, and I miss the face of the people I love, my family. I've never seen my younger sister.
Have they always tried to have like a mental picture of how she looks like for you?
I do that myself. I try to do that myself. And I don't wait for them to describe.
Who has always been your number one support system when it comes to backbone?
My mom. From beginning to the end. God bless her. She tried. If I make it in this life.
You've been giving us more of your mom, and I mean, I really want to know more about your dad.
He doesn't give a finger. He doesn't.
Why? What do you think is the reason?
I don't know. I don't want to say I know. Sometimes when I see parents who go all out to support their kids and what they do, I tend to I go to my closet and just want to cry. Yeah. Because mine is the opposite. Now for my mom, if she had the opportunity, she would do it for me. Yeah. So I'm not trying to say my dad is bad.
Does it live with you guys still?
Yeah, yes, of course. I'm not trying to say my dad is bad. Okay, I love him. It's my father. But no matter how I want to, because it's someone I love and I expect more from, it tends to pain me. You understand? Pain me the most. And sometimes when you see people telling you outside, you can do this, and you go back to the home, and the number one person that's supposed to be telling you is not anyhow, right? It pains the most. So as I was saying, I told him from small that I could do this. He won't want to listen. The first should I say piano? I won't call that a piano, I'll call that a keyboard that I have now. I had to struggle on my own to get it.
How did you raise the money?
Life has dealt with me. I won't say I begged. So I think the gift of the voice made that way for me. I've passed through so many things. People have used me to make money.
How?
When someone is good at a particular thing, I don't want to say I'm good, but yeah, to some extent, at least that's why I'm in the competition. Maybe someone might just say, oh, I like the way you sing. Let me go and meet this person on your behalf. Right? This is going to help you. Now we go and meet the person, and the person says, oh, I'll pass through this. This person brought you, okay, I'll pass through this person and I'll reach out to you. Finally, the person reaches out to the person and they cut you off.
Have you ever thought of having some sort of, relationship?
I think I'm getting to a point where I think all things, including me having a car of my own, is possible.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I've thought of that. Okay, let me just be open. I had a girlfriend. In fact,
You had?
I had a girlfriend, yeah, and I have a girlfriend.
Oh, yay, we're in a relationship.
Yeah, so these are one of the people that, yeah, see beyond just me as a blind person. Someone that, you just like, and the person likes you, the person just come close, and, before you know, something just start happening between the both of you. And you just be like, whoa, how did we get here?
Do you still, have those memories? Because you still want to see your sister, right? Aside feeling her and
Definitely. And the most, I would want to see all the people I'm working with currently. Yeah, because I have great people that have been working with me currently, as regards to my gift, and yeah, I'd want to see them, not just my family people. There's some people that I've come across, great people. I've never seen them. They've come and they've gone. So there's always that need for me to see them, that desire to see them, the ones I've seen, I once saw, and the ones I've not seen before, but they have been there for me one way or the other. Yeah, so there's that desire for me to see them.
So you have the belief you're going to get your sight again?
Of course, why? That's why we are Christians. We never lose faith.
You did mention that getting your sight again will be like the greatest gift.
Well, I won't say getting my sight will be the greatest gift though. Right? Okay. Let me say something. Okay. This is not, it's funny, but it's not funny. Now imagine a situation where I get back my sight and I don't have my talent.
Wow.
I would now be like, okay, you're starting from, you have to go and find yourself, right? You have to. So if I have the option, your talent or your eyes, which of them you want? I think I'll go for my talent. I have a gift that can build me up, and help people around me, and will make me feel fulfilled, because maybe it's not just me seeing that's fulfillment for me. Yeah.
Any last words?
Okay, let me just say this to anyone that's like me, who might be listening to this, or that has any disability or sort, who might be watching this sometime. If you have a gift, and because this actually almost killed me, like if you have a talent and you're at the verge of letting it go, or you just want to kill it, that it's not giving you any good, you have to think twice. Have this thought: your maker gave you that talent. If you kill it, what are you going to tell him when he asks you? Because at the point of losing all of this, that's the question I go like, if you were to see your maker today, what are you going to tell him you did with the talent he gave you? So have that rethink and build on what you have for the now. You might not have all you want, but you have something. Work with it, and he's going to build you on that. Well,
we've been having quite a very heart-to-heart conversation with Chris Vic, and yes, he went all in the whole 9 years, but he broke through all of this, and he is here. I mean, it just shows you how far Chris has grown, and to think he chooses his talent over regaining his sight. It just teaches us one thing, that despite the situation or the condition that you find yourself or people around you, doesn't mean you should treat them differently. I mean, you push people into becoming, suicidal and all. He had his fair share, but he said God has just been there. The voice keeps talking to him, and he pulled through. You should learn something from that.